Coming up in a few kilometers, now's the time to move to the front. We're on to the Trench of Arenberg.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
The next sector, from Wallers to Hellemmes, also known as the Pont Gibus, in honor of twice Paris-Roubaix winner Gilbert Duclos-Lassalle, is 1,600 meters long and is classified as difficulty level 3 out of 5. It is now the longest sector of the race and one of the most difficult that awaits the riders. 3,700 meters long, from Ornain to Wandigny, it offers a real opportunity to turn the screw. The approaching sector, from Warlin to Brillion, is 2,400 meters long. When they exit, the riders will have no time for a breather, because there's hardly 1 kilometer before they hit the next sector. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. Sector 13 for the front of the race, 1,400 meters. It's now the turn of the Orchy sector to welcome the riders. 1,700 meters of cobblestone. In a few kilometers it will be another key moment for the race, with the Mont-Pével sector. However, before that, the 4-star sector 11 will have to be crossed. Sector 11 has begun. 2,700 meters from Auchy-les-Orchy to Bercé. The race is entering the final 50 kilometers, and the next sector is none other than Mont-Pével. Classified as a difficulty 5 and 3 kilometers long, this sector is often described as an ordeal. When it's over, some riders will certainly be eliminated from the list of prospective winners. Less than 30 kilometers to go now for the head of the race, and another 6 sectors to cross. The riders are now heading towards the Canfin-Pével and Carrefour de l'Arbre sectors, both often proving decisive for final victory.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. I'll make a big effort on the relay.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to know...
Hi guys, welcome to this Liège-Bastogne-Liège briefing. There's no point beating around the bush. You're at the start of one of the hardest races of the year.
Hello and welcome to Belgium for one of the most eagerly awaited classics of the year, Liège-Bastogne-Liège. With its very demanding route that takes in numerous short climbs, this monument is the holy grail for all punchers.
The peloton doesn't seem to want to let the lead group get away. Some teams must think that there are too many people up front. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
I'll make a big effort on the relay. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The breakaway is up. The tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. The front of the race is now going through Bastogne, from where the riders turn back towards Liège. There are 150 kilometers left in the race. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. I'll make a big effort on the relay.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
The riders are now going through Vielsalm, a town that marks a new phase in the race, because from now on, climbs will come one after the other, right to the finish.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
A new difficulty along the Riders' Way with the Côte de Vannes. 3.6 kilometers on an average slope of 5.1%.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Next up on the menu is the Côte de la Haute Levée. 3.6 kilometers on an average slope of 5.6%. Last time checked with a breakaway, 1 minute. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Riders will be able to take a feed and have a quick breather before starting on the final portion of the race. And its 4 remaining difficulties: the Col du Maquisard, Côte de la Redoute, Côte des Forges and the Roche au Faucon. Here's the Col du Maquisard. It's probably a bit early for a decisive attack, but the climb could give a clue to the condition of potential winners.
Come on, lads. We'll soon be at La Redoute. Stay up front because it's narrow and you've got to be well placed. Go on. Hang on in there.
Breakaway over. There are 2 obstacles left on the menu: the Côte des Forges and the Côte de la Roche au Faucon. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
The Roche au Faucon didn't see any rider make a getaway, but there's still a long rising false flat on which to edge clear. If that doesn't do it, it's likely to be decided in a sprint.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
Jonas Vingegaard already demonstrated an interesting potential by taking The Roche au Faucon is an ideal climb on which to place a decisive attack. However, it requires a sustained effort to avoid falling away on the falls flat that leads to the descent into Liège.
He has mastered the...